Good afternoon, YouTube. Broadcasting from my undisclosed location in Florida, it is Brendan from Market Makers. Guys, let's talk some markets. We have some movement in the markets. The markets all open red, the equities markets. We're going to go over these really quickly, and then we're going to look at Bitcoin and look at the movements and see what we can see with the price action, my friends. So, guys, you know my theory here on the weekly time frame. For the S&P to really get a big bear market rally, we got to come back down on the weekly and kiss the 200, 233. That's still about a 6% move. Now the S&P here on the daily is down. It's been down lower. It's coming back up slightly. It's down 0.75%, minus 28 points. If you look at it here on the 8-hour time frame, ran right into the Ichi cloud, fell back down, caught a little bit of a bid here, pushed us back up. The Nasdaq's faring a little bit better. The Nasdaq's also about 4% away from its 200, 233. Again, that's just one bad trading day, a day and a half bad trading, okay? And then we could see a big bear market rally. You could pull up from here, but we shall see how this plays out. The markets are relatively flat, trading in a range. You see this on the daily time frame. Now the Nasdaq is positive, 85 points, 0.73% here today. It's been vacillating back and forth between positive and negative, but it's just range trading, guys. Just like Bitcoin video yesterday, need a catalyst. One thing to pay attention to, though, look at the volume, guys. Look at the volume down here. This is nothing, right? Low volume. So we just have a lot of low volume. Looking at the money flow is positive, but we have low volume in the marketplace. So we'll see how this plays out. We need more candles. We got to see a catalyst break to the upside, break to the downside. We have a series of meetings upcoming this month that are going to move the markets. I'll show you guys those in a second. Looking at the Russell really quickly as well. A Russell on the day, down 4 points, 0.25%. Again, these are well off their session lows. Money flow is getting support here in the cloud. It is in the bearish side of the median line. Volume is extremely low as well. So these are all low volume market movements. Let's go over those reports and we'll go ahead and jump into Bitcoin. Guys, when the time comes to trade these markets, I'm going to be trading them on SimpleFX. That link is in the video description, and BITGET for Bitcoin and the cryptos in the video description. Our trading room, our Discord, and our live streams and TA and community. If you want to join us, join with the join button right underneath this video, and the Telegram link for signals, only trade signals, is in the video description as well. Basically, go to the video description and see all the good stuff, okay? Looking at this, one more thing I want to show you before I show you the reports. Oil. Got a lot of messages about this today. Oil's selling off. Why is it selling off? Look where it found support, by the way, right on the 45. Not a coincidence, right? Oil's selling off because oil traders are pricing in the potential recession we've been talking about. I said very high probability. We are already trading in a recession. Q1 GDP already came out, minus 1.6%. It's been revised twice. It's been revised deeper negative. And of course, Q2 is up and coming. Now, for those of you that do like to trade oil and you're using it on Simple, I'm looking at oil here on a wave projection down from this double top that broke. And, basically, I like it at 96, 92. If we come down, looking at the money flow on the 4-hour, we are not oversold yet, okay? Now, you could pull up from here, but I like it above 103, and if it comes down to 96, okay? This is kind of no man's land here. We don't have oversold status yet on oil. Now, oil's highly volatile, could easily pull up from here. And if it does, I might look at trend trading this at around 103. And again, those signals we'll be putting in our room as well. Let's talk about the meetings that are up and coming. So July 28th at 8:30 a.m., the next GDP comes out for Q2. Again, this could easily print negative. Atlanta Fed already forecasting it as negative, which puts us in a technical recession, which the spin has already started in the media. The spin is already, this is just a very light and shallow recession. Growth is good. Everything's good. I told you they haven't revised earnings yet for the equities markets. If they do revise earnings at some point here in the near future, again, your next leg down, that can be the catalyst for that breakdown. But as of right now, that Q2 will come out the end of the month, okay? Looking at the Fed, the next Fed meeting is July 26th, 27th. This is when they're going to put that rate hike in, okay? So 26th, 27th, you have the Fed meeting, rate hike. The next day, the GDP for Q2 comes in. This is going to be a really interesting end of the month, okay? CPI report. CPI comes out July 13th, so that is up and coming. So we get an inflation number coming July 13th, and then end of the month, we get our rate hike as well as a GDP report. So this is going to be an action-packed firework month, okay? This is in celebration of our Insurrection Day, July 4th. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump over to Bitcoin. And let me go ahead and minimize this, pull this down. Let's get over to Bitcoin, see what's going on here in the marketplace. Weekly time frame, we went over this yesterday. Nothing's changed in a day. Looking at the daily, as you can see, we are just making our wave pattern. Now, because the NASDAQ's holding up better today, I mean, Bitcoin's doing all right. So you can see we're still at the bottom of our Donchian. Again, our long-term moving averages are moving down, okay? They are moving down around that 36.5, 37K range, okay? Bitcoin is down here at 19. Remember, you know, one of the theories in Dow theory, as well as with Gann, is the natural doubling of the market. If we were able to turn bullish, this would be a doubling of the market, essentially, finding resistance there and then falling back down. But this doesn't look like it's incoming by any means, guys. I'm not trying to give you hopium here. I'm just saying these will keep descending, and Bitcoin, the longer it stays still, these will keep descending, and eventually you will have an impact. Who knows? That could be somewhere in the middle. Maybe that's around 27, 28K. We'll see how long we are accumulating for, but a lot of this is going to be catalyst based off this data-driven market that we are trading in, guys. This is such a data-driven market for the equity space, and then you will see Bitcoin react accordingly as well. Looking at the 8-hour time frame. Oh yeah, I want to show you this on the 8-hour time frame. So if you look at this on the 8-hour time frame, you have a double top, and it's kind of hidden. You see this? Yeah, this is a really bad, poorly drawn double top. But you have a double top here. So you have the 0.5 at 18,820, essentially your neckline. You see that? Now, I don't like measured moves. I told you guys they very rarely come to fruition for the full move. But something interesting here, if you did a measured move here, which is the top of this over here to the right top and then the left top, pull this down to your neckline roughly, look where that drops you to. So if you lose basically 18,820, you will be falling in a measured move to about 17,188. Okay, that'd be putting in a new low, by the way, in this market descension. Now your volume is low. Okay, your volume's low. Your money flow is still positive here on the 8-hour time frame. Got an up kick right here, so we'll see if this holds. But this is something to pay attention to because you do have a hidden double top here. It is a oddly shaped double top. It's visible on this 8-hour time frame. If you pull over to the 4-hour time frame, you can still kind of see it here as well. Okay, you just got to really train your eyes to look for these things. You have your post or your leg coming back down for your misshapen V, coming back up to your other post, coming back down again. Okay, so this is where you're at with Bitcoin. And again, if you lose that, that's that new low you could be putting in. You know what's interesting here, we talked about this yesterday. Remember I drew a box around this? I said this would be the place to punch through, right? Again, just cloud trading, guys. We did try to punch through. Price action's really weak, so we fell. Now we do have a higher low structure in place. Not trying to get anybody excited because every time we get any sign of strength, it just gets rejected. But we do have this thicker cloud above us now as well. This does tuck in, as you can see. So you get a tuck in here, but this requires more accumulation. You could get further rejection, come back down, do something like this, and maybe try to make a move back to the upside. But guys, this is all just ranging. Okay, this is all ranging price here for Bitcoin. So nothing too exciting yet. Again, the volume here on the 4-hour, it looks better, but I mean, it's still lots of low volume. And again, if you look at the 8-hour low volume, look at the daily, lots of negligible candles, not even average volume, so below the moving average, just lots of low volume movements, just like the equities, okay? Flipping over to the 1-hour, guys. 1 hour, you can see we still have the problem with the 200, 233. We did pump above it. We pumped above it, made a double top, of course, fell through, and now we're hooking back up, trying to come back in contact yet again with the 200, 233. This is like a never-ending battle on the lower level time frames. It's just weak Bitcoin price action. Okay, we can't even defeat the 200, 233 on the 1-hour time frame. It's a problem. We were oversold here on the money flow. Coming back up, we are still bearish below the median line, below the moving average cloud. So this could easily be yet another rejection again. Maybe you get a double bottom and try to come back up again. But we'll have to see how all of this plays out. Again, the market is waiting for some type of catalyst, a report, some news, something good to move the market up, or something something bad to move the market down. Until then, everything is range trading, holding on to its support structure and being rejected by its resistance structure. Okay, so just keep all this in mind while you're trading, guys. Another update coming tomorrow. Hope you guys are all well. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day.